Governor Haslam just addressed the crowd, sharing some of his favorite highlights from the past 4 years. The biggest one, of course, being the Tennessee Promise and the passing of it.
Here on Alumni Drive and many other roads on campus, you can see that there is ice still all over the road, and it's just going to refreeze overnight.
The first civil rights movement started on many college campuses just like this one. But here in the 21st century, many protesters and civilian journalists have taken to an entirely different platform.
23,000 people are still without power here in Cumberland County due to what was supposed to be just an inch of snow, but turned out to be inches of ice. How many people are on patrol at a time at night?
It varies depending on the day.
Vending machines are a part of nearly every student's normal everyday life. But what happens when that every day happened last year? We're now joined live with President McPhee. Today is such a huge day for the science department here at MTSU.
It is indeed not only an exciting day, but a historic day for our university.
And I'm Bethany Johnson. We're here live at Central Magnet School along the parade route, right in the heart of all of the action.
Now, the governor was surrounded by his family, his friends, and his supporters last night to welcome in his new term. But the question of the night, what's next? Just after 9:35 Monday evening, the quiet of MTSU was interrupted. An armed robbery was reported at the Ellington Science Building parking lot. The suspect is a young black male carrying a knife and said to be very dangerous. He's also in a group of about 4 to 5 males. Now, the local residents say they saw the group of males actually approach the building before the alerts went out and the armed robbery happened. Some of the Sigma Pi brothers were walking into their house right before the robbery.
Well, I pulled up and I looked across the street and there was like 5 or 6 African Americans. And I saw one of them run across the street and he looked back like, are y'all coming or whatever?
And something didn't feel right.
We were getting out of the truck in the driveway and my friend was like, hey man, try to hurry up because there's people walking across the street and they were acting like really suspicious and they like ran across the street and we came inside. And then we all got the text messages and emails saying like what had happened.
And I was like, that's kind of sketchy because I don't know why, but that's when I was like, yeah, let's go inside because I don't know what they're up to. So.
Students were sent another alert this morning saying that campus is clear and to resume normal activity, but the suspects have not yet been apprehended. If you have any more information, please call Crime Stoppers at 898-2424. Reporting for MT10 News, I'm Bethany Johnson. Thousands of people have been without power since Saturday in the Cumberland County area, but one local church has teamed up with the American Red Cross to provide not 1, not 2, but 3 shelters for people to stay to warm up, and not just with blankets.
We lost power Saturday morning at 5 o'clock.
Much of Cumberland County expected to get an inch of beautiful, quiet, white snow. But instead they received inches of ice that had thousands of families, like Lee's, frozen with nowhere to go, until...
On Saturday about 9:30, I got a call saying, could you possibly open as a shelter? We have a major disaster in Cumberland County. About 10:45, I got the call, please open up, and by 11:15, we had the first people coming through the door.
And Lee's family arrived the next day.
We found out Sunday in the afternoon, and we heard about it on the radio, and then we came in about 6 o'clock. It was so packed. At least there was 190 people here.
The shelter is a joint effort between the American Red Cross and Cumberland Fellowship Church. Doug Scarlett has worked for Red Cross during many disasters across the nation, and this one...
This is probably one of the biggest, I would say probably the biggest disaster we've had in this county.
And for the people that live here...
This is a tragedy to them. They don't know what they're going back to.
But this frozen state has only brought the people of Cumberland County closer together.
I've seen it bring everybody together. I've seen all the emergency management groups work together. Several churches have brought food. Churches are working together. The people here, the residents that are here right now have just been so appreciative.
I say it kind of brought Crossville closer together because this is pretty nice, and it's just everybody was so generous and so welcoming. It's just awesome.
How the people work together and help each other, it's terrific.
The church and the American Red Cross are continuing to house people as long as they need to and as long as the power is out here in Crossville. Reporting from Crossville, I'm Bethany Thompson, MT10 News.